This is my single speed bike, Midas. Fancy, right? You get it? Because it's got gold and it's like got the Midas touch. I thought it was funny. But it's got the characteristic steel frame because Carbon was way out of budget, cheap carbon wheels I got on Facebook Marketplace, and tires that make it a gamble to ride without a spare tube. The saddle is a Selle Italia that has seen 3 figurative world wars, but I mean, hey, it works. Everything here does what it's supposed to, most of the time. Today's ride is nothing groundbreaking, just 20 miles of meandering, sweating, and questioning my life choices. There's some climbing, some flat sections, and probably some swearing as a Nissan Altima almost hits me, but that's the fun of road riding. I've been riding bikes of all kinds for years, and I've realized cycling is a lot like life. Not in a cheesy, the road is a metaphor kind of way. More like both are hard, unpredictable, and sometimes make you question why you even started. You know, everybody always says it's not about the destination, it's the journey that matters. But they conveniently leave out the part where the journey sucks half the time. On a ride, I'm sweating, my legs are burning, and the wind feels personal. Especially on a single speed, I have no gears that I can switch to make it easier. But every once in a while, there's a good view, or a downhill stretch, or a deer off the side of the trail that reminds me why I'm doing it. I mean, look at this thing. Like, it even stomped its foot at me. It's pretty cool. But that kind of stuff, that's life. Moments of this is great in between the chaos. To apply this to life as a whole, this means finding a way to take joy in every day, no matter what. You know, finding things that make me happy, focusing on those, even when everything else kind of sucks. Whether you're working on some big goal or just trying to get through another week, remember to find the little wins and focus on those instead of the stuff that's not so fun. That's really the only way to be consistently happy, is to just be grateful for the good that's already present in your life instead of wishing you were somewhere else. To rephrase the age-old adage, focus on enjoying the journey and not on how good you expect the destination to be. Then there's persistence. You know, not every minute of every ride is fun. Some parts are just downright miserable, but I keep pedaling because stopping in the middle of nowhere isn't exactly an option. You know, same goes with life. You roll with the punches and adapt when things go sideways and eventually come out the other side. Are you stronger for it? Maybe. Or maybe just too stubborn to quit. Either way, you accomplish your goals in the end. Or you can quit and end up on the side of the road at sunset in a sketchy area hoping your friend is willing to come pick you up 10 miles away. Half the battle, honestly, is just showing up and doing the thing, even when you'd rather be doom scrolling reels in your bed. It's not glamorous, it's not fun, and no one's giving you a medal for it. But hey, you get it done. And just like that, we're done. Time for the real reason I ride. Food. Today's fine dining choice is a Subway sandwich. Why Subway? Because it's here and I'm pretty hungry. Now I bet you thought I was just showing you my Subway as a joke, but it's actually another metaphor because this is a YouTube video. Knowing stuff like this sandwich is at the finish line of my goals doesn't make or break my motivation, but it definitely helps. You know, during those last 3 miles, knowing that I'll shortly get to be shoveling rotisserie chicken in my mouth does make it easier to an extent. I've learned to apply this in other areas of my life. You know, after a long week, I reward myself with a nice bike ride like this, or watch a football game with my friends. You know, I get to have fun and prevent burnout at the same time. That's something I've really had to learn, is that it's okay to give yourself a break and do something you enjoy, even when there's other more productive things you could be doing. Because if you just keep working all the time, you're going to get burnt out. You know, you have to take breaks. So I would encourage you to make time for fun stuff consistently and use it as motivation for when you're grinding through another tough week. Thanks for listening to my unsolicited advice. If you've got a hobby that's taught you something, drop it in the comments. Or don't. You know, you have free will. Either way, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I hope to see you next time.